Good day and welcome to this meditation experience. Hope you're enjoying a wonderful day, and let's see if we can make it even more wonderful for ourselves. I remember hearing so much, especially being involved in a profession that's a lot about the care of the body, the fitness profession. They're so concerned about what they eat and what the physical activity. And they just say, this is the temple of my body and I need to take care of it. And I always found that a little bit odd. I understood what they were saying, but I felt something was missing, actually, because it felt so much like the focus was on the body. And what if anything happened to the body? In other words, is a temple, but usually in a temple, there's something inside the temple, idols or something. I grew up with Greek and Roman mythologies. So all of these Greek and Roman gods and goddesses, this is what's in the temple. Beautiful temples, beautiful structures, but there's something inside, even if it's just a light, a candle, that one is focusing on in this very beautiful, well cared for space. So yes, it's good to take care of the temple, but I need to be aware of what's inside. Imagine going through the day, what appears externally a very ordinary day. I wake up, maybe go to work or take care of the home, go to bed, very ordinary. But imagine it suddenly becoming sacred because I have this awareness. This body, yes, is the temple, but I am this elevated being inside the temple, or even that beautiful light that should never go out inside the temple. It's very sacred awareness of the self. So now I'm not just taking care of the temple, the structure, but I'm also taking care of the self, the one that resides in the temple. Still going to be aware of what I put in the temple, the food, the drink, the exercise, everything can continue. But it's all for the sake of creating a container for a very beautiful being inside. So let's go into our temple and spend a little time with the being inside the temple, the self, this very sacred experience of the self. I remember once hearing an architect of religious places describe his objective when he designed, whether it's a temple or a church. He said, I want to create a space that souls can enter and feel more connected with themselves as spiritual beings. Thought, what a beautiful vision. So let's explore that possibility. I sit here at this time aware of the temple of the body. Yes, I want to take care of this temple. The food I put into it, the rest I give it, the hydration, the exercise, keep it moving well. I want to take care of this temple. Even that statement suggests I am separate from this temple. I am separate from this body. I take care of the temple of the body. So who am I if I'm not the body, this temple? Let me enter the temple of the body and discover the self. Take care of that too. With that objective, I start to look inwards. Even if the physical eyes are still open, my attention, my stage of experiencing is turning inward, entering this realm of just pure experience. There might be images, there might be different memories, but it's really all about experiencing my inner world. And whenever I enter a physical temple, taking off the shoes at the door and feeling I'm entering a very quiet, sacred space. The same feeling as I come inside this temple in which I sit. I leave the shoes of worldly thoughts outside the door of my mind, letting go of all roles and responsibilities, just as I'm able to do at a physical temple. Entering the inner space with such a hushed, quiet feeling that this is a very special place I'm coming into. Not ordinary at all. Usually, the living temple, there's very beautiful lighting, whether it's to illuminate the art or to again create a soft atmosphere. The same happens in my inner temple. Very light, illuminating the beauty of the self and creating a very soft, non-violent feeling inside. No judgment, no impatience, no pressure or force. Allowing, accepting, embracing, even healing. Very soothing space inside. And this is where I sit my attention. There's always a single focal point in the physical temples, usually an idol, or maybe the Book of Truth. I have a single point of focus in this inner temple. The stage of highest dignity of the self, which is the truth about myself. There is such greatness to the human spirit that tends to get lost in day-to-day life. But in this inner temple, I am reminded of my own stage of dignity, my own very elevated state of being. Just as there might be a single candle to illuminate the idols, to pay respect to the idols, it is a single light that ignites my respect for myself, that ignites self-respect. That single candle, that single light represents the memory, the awareness, I am a soul. I'm not physical. I'm not the building. I'm not the temple. I am the soul inside. I am a single spark of life, living light, completely invisible but very real. When I'm quiet, when I'm in a sacred state of mind, I become very real to the self. I can feel my own presence as a soul. It's not an experience of quantity like the body. It's the experience of the qualities of the self as a soul. Very detached from everything, free, very light, very peaceful, a peace that is like a power. So peaceful and very content, bliss, free of desires, no longer harassed or tormented by desires, expectations, and all of their outcomes, which is judgment, regret, guilt, blame, or shame, free of all of that. So light. The candle's a beautiful memorial of me because I am like a point of light. I focus on this alone. I experience myself in this way alone, no longer even aware of the temple, just absorbed in this experience. I am a soul, a point of sacred light. And from that single focus naturally blossoms the stage of dignity. My true, eternal value naturally emerges as that lightness of the self illuminates my beauty as a soul. As a soul, I am benevolent at heart. No desire to harm the self or others or even nature. Completely benevolent at heart and very peaceful in the mind. I give myself time to bask in this experience of the self. I, the light, and what is illuminated within me as the light. This is truly being in the temple of the body. Om Shanti.